whales, just like the same name implies. They are a high-class marine animal, possessing a fearsome and brutal way of hunting, as the predatory behavior of killer whales can finish their prey in just minutes. However, killer whales do not prioritize humans or food, so what animals will is they most often hunt in the ocean. As the killer whale hunting seals. Killer whales are the top mammals, where they move extremely fast in the ocean at a speed of 56 kilometers per hour. Thanks to their large appearance and intelligent brain, they can distinguish what food should and should not be eaten. As therefore, seals are classified as delicious prey for the killer whales, as they often stalk the enemy at high depths and attack by surprise. So how will the seal handle when approaching the danger? Seals with the nickname polygamy have always been the best prey for the killer whales. Sometimes seals just walking around the ocean or hunting fish, likely to be discovered and killed immediately by the killer whales. As the body difference of both these creatures are very large, so how do you think the situation will play out when the two opponents clash with each other? As a seal lying on the ice is caught the eye of predators, the killer whales have stalked from the seabed, and in just a few moments, the seal was inside the killer whale's mouth, as the killer whale's superb hunting tactics lock the seal inside. Killer whales are agile, marine animals that are considered the most intelligent carnivores in the ocean, as their hunting habits are heard, thus easily overpowering the frightened prey. Their hunting strategy is to herd the seals into a smaller area for using their tails to knock their prey out of the water, creating a wave that sweeps the prey away, or making them disorientated for easy attacks. As ferocious predators, killer whales also hunt their own species, such as the baby whales, and even the great white sharks. Do you wonder why seals easily recognize killer whales when they get close? Thanks to the killer whale's recognizable appearance, they always have black caveats on their backs, white spots on their chest and sides, as well as another white patch above and behind their eyes. They are quite large in size, especially on the back of the killer whales, as they are always dorsal fins that make their prey aware of approaching dangers. The seals shot head first into the sea, as this is the first time they wake the killer whales. They gently swim slowly around their prey with just one bite of a killer whale. The seals are exhausted and the wound is full of blood. Surely with this clever way of hunting, the ill-fated seal could not escape. Killer whales consume about 227 kilograms of food per day, which is why when hunting, they become extremely aggressive and impulsive. As with an adult male killer whale that is usually 6 to 8 meters long and weighs more than 6 tons, the female killer whales are smaller, about 5 to 7 meters long, with a weight of 3 to 4 tons. During that time, the newborn only weighs about 180 kilograms and is about 2.4 meters long. Thanks to that feature, they can easily corner the seal. Killer whales are chased to the end until the seal is exhausted and dies. As killer whales are known as the apex predators of the ocean, they have no rival to match. As most killer whales are so fearsome because they have been passed down hunting experiences from their parents. These habits are preserved from generation to generation. Since killer whale parents don't teach humans to eat, that is also why killer whales aren't dangerous to us humans. As a perfect bite nullifies the seal's resistance. The killer whale hunting experience is extremely skilled. Killer whales are present in all the oceans and most of the seas on Earth. However, they usually prefer the hunt in the cold high latitude and the top waters, as they are smart, strong and agile, and extremely skillful, and are the nightmare of the dolphins, great white sharks, seals, and sea lions. With a way of hunting in packs from 3 to 5, no seal can escape their endless cycle. Killer whales are currently at the top of the intelligence scale of all the animals on Earth. They are placed on par with primates, as they are self-aware. This ability alone puts killer whales in the list of the 10 high-class animals, and humans are one of them. Although it is known that killer whales do not eat humans, if they are swimming in the sea and see it approaching from afar, I am sure you will run away quickly. What is the reason? Obviously, killer whales are terrifying. It can be said that they are one of the marine animals that can dominate the ocean and make seals extinct. So the seals all run away if they see signs of a killer whale approaching. You can clearly see the killer whale seal hunting process. It has targeted its prey from a distance, began to move so quickly that the seal could not even react. With its agile and flexible tail, killer whales move faster than other seals, as the brain structure of killer whales has neurons that closely resemble those of humans. Therefore, all of their emotions, their actions and judgments are very high and accurate, ensuring that no seal finds a way to escape. The proof is, when living in captivity and training, whales are able to carry out and follow the instructions of the animal trainers. What is the only way for the seal to avoid the attack of a killer whale? Yes, even when the seal is close to land and the killer whale don't get close to it, then the only way to save the seal, if in danger, the seal only needs to take a few steps to land. The killer whale will lose the opportunity to attack. Watch this video to see if I'm right. The killer whale gave up and the seal had to reach the surface. Just like the other fish, killer whales cannot come ashore because they will run aground and gradually become exhausted and die. So if it wasn't fast enough to grab the seal and scare it off, killer whales would have missed a rare hunting opportunity. The reason why the killer whales, they leave, is partly because they know that they may be in danger. So how smart are they? The killer whales are one of the very few non-human animals capable of recognizing themselves in the mirror, and they have the second largest brain of all the aquatic mammals. Yet, they have an IQ of 2.5, which is basically equivalent to that of chimpanzees. The killer whale's top-notch hunting strategy must mention the great move of karate chop. This is an extremely skilled way of hunting that makes the seal unable to escape, but is increasingly stunned by the onslaught of the killer whales. Watch this practical video to understand the cool tricks of the killer whales. As the whales swim around the seal, and they then swam from the farm. When they approach, they'd smack the seal with their tails. As the rushing waves caused by the swimming force of the whales, it made the seal gradually weaker, and many attacks in a row caused the seal to gradually die in the ocean. Oceanographer Dr. Ingrid Fisser, who has studied the predatory behavior of the killer whales for more than 20 years, described this trick as follows. Killer whales use their powerful tail to push their young bait to the surface by using thrust from the tail to create an underground wave. After the prey has been pushed to the surface of the water, the killer whale will use the tail to cut down the head of the prey, making it dizzy and even unconscious. Killer whales have many characteristic ecological patterns, which are almost completely different from each other, as the different groups of killer whales will have different sounds, hunting patterns, and favorite prey, favorite habitats. But in general, killer whales all possess all the habit of hunting in groups and controlling their prey in the most brutal way. A school of killer whales is swimming in the ocean as the scenery becomes beautiful thanks to their appearance. This is really a swarm of killers on the move. Any seal that dares to appear here will surely die. Despite being the largest dolphin in the world, killer whales are still smaller than other whale species. However, size is not an issue when they know how to use their strength and speed to make up for the lack of structure. Therefore, if the prey had only a way to get ashore to escape, but if it is impossible to keep swimming in the ocean, it'll definitely have to make food for them. Killer whales are always a scary name and a terrible threat to many other animals, as the most prominent of which are seals, which have a small body and a low resistance. Seals can die at any time when confronted with the killer whales. As today's video comes to an end, don't forget to leave a subscribe button for us to see more interesting videos. Goodbye, and see you.